Well, hello and welcome to Cozy Couch Corner for another episode of Tea and Tarot. And today's episode is brought to you by Home Haircut Misadventures. Because it turned out that the YouTube video that I followed was a con. The hairstyle you got at the end of it was not the hairstyle that they showed you. And I ended up with just great big lumpy bit weight and just lump of hair down either side behind the ear. So today, my infinite wisdom, I decided to go and hack it. This side, even though it doesn't look that good, that side went a lot better than that side. That side ended up with a weird chunk out of it somewhere that was shorter than the other chunks, and it looks like a 3-year-old had to go at it. So anyway, I mean, it's a bit hat hairish at the moment, but I reckon if I put styling clay in it, moulding clay, I can probably do something a bit punky with it, or a bit spiky with it, or something. I just think it'll grow. It'll grow. But I've got to the point now where I'm going, I might go back to long hair. I don't know yet. This is easier to wash in a cold room because it's quick and it dries quicker. But anyway, I'm still pleased with the fringe that I put on it, but yeah, the size didn't quite go according to plan, and it has left me with funny lumpy bits in different places. So I don't know. I looked at some more videos to try and get how to turn it into just a pixie, to try and make it a bit easier, but yeah, I'll grow it a bit and we'll see how we go. Years ago, I used to just cut it with what do you call it, like a beard trimmer. And I remembered I used to start off at a 1 at the bottom and a 2 and a 3, and I can't remember if I had a 3 on top or whether I had it longer on top. But I used to do it myself with just like a beard trimmer thing. I can't remember what that looked like. I wonder if I can find a picture and decide whether that's what we want to go back to, because that was easy to do. Because I don't go out and I'm not going to a hairdresser, so you know, I might, when it's grown a bit, try and tidy it up. But yeah, I still reckon I can just style it out though. When I first did it though, before I moved the hair around, and there was like a big chunk out of here and it just looked like it had steps, I just thought, I look like a lunatic now. I really do. I really do look more of a lunatic than normal. So yeah, it was heading towards, what is it, Weird Barbie. Yeah, it was getting there. You think I'd know by now, wouldn't you? At my age. But anyway, I haven't experimented with my hair for a long time. So it kind of takes me back to sort of teenage years. Although it did, like I said, I don't know how many years ago I used to do it with a trimmer. Ooh, I might be going on for 10 years now, I don't know. Would it be that long? I don't know. I'll lose track. More than that, probably. Anyway, it could do with a bit of height because it's a bit flat, but then I've been wearing a hat. I found a temperature gauge, so I know what the temperature was in here, and I'm trying to get it up because it wasn't warm enough for comfortable. It was between 15 and 18 degrees C. So yeah, out there's a lot cooler. So it's a bit of a shock going out to the kitchen. Oh, the second plumber I contacted got back to me last night, which I appreciate that he got back to me the same day, and he said sorry, but he was really busy and he couldn't come! Exclamation mark. So that's a shame. I think they're all going to be busy at this time of year. So I have no idea who's. I didn't cancel the first one, and I don't know if he'll find some time to come, but otherwise, Yeah. Not sure how it's going to go yet. And if I deal with it, that's when I get stressed. So, I'm having a day off of dealing with it today again, and see what see what happens tomorrow. I mean, there's always a chance that the first one I contacted might actually have time to come, but otherwise, I don't know. I don't know. And I'd really like my central heating back on, and to heat up my house and dry it out a bit. It gets damp otherwise. And you can run I've got a dehumidifier upstairs, but you need it warm enough for the damp to be in the air to get sucked up by the dehumidifier. And if it's too cold, it's not in the air. I didn't know that when I bought it. But anyway, there has been I've seen the starlings again. The crows. There was one crow sat on the telephone wire while I had breakfast. And the sheep are there. I don't know if I saw the cows today, but I saw them yesterday. The weather's we've had a bit of sunshine, but the weather's sort of, I think we still got tail ends of storms and things. We got wind and rain and grey. So it was nice to see a bit of sunshine. That was good. I'll have another swig of tea and do the tarot. I'm already getting told slow down. Okay. What message do you have for us for Friday, the 31st of October, 2025, please? Oh. That way. Okay, so the first card I pulled out, the Magician. The card behind it that was and was initially reversed is the Devil. So that was a like So let's see what we got. Bit of a contrast. Bit of a contrast again, isn't it? It's like, I think that was the fairy godmother on there. She got all the light and frilly fairiness, and then you've got the fiery snake and the dark and the bars, and I'm getting the contrast. It's like the night and day contrast again. Yeah. And what's pulling us down, what's making us feel heavy and dense, that's the Devil card. What drags it and what lifts us up? We've got the Magician. And like I said, it's light and bright and airy and frilly. Yeah, focusing on what things lift us up at the moment, and trying to notice when there's things around us that pull us down or make us, it's hard to describe, make you feel heavy, make you feel, because you can hang out with people, you can have a conversation with someone and you can leave feeling really refreshed and just like, wow. Or you can have a conversation with someone and leave feeling depressed. So it's where we're going to take our energy. Are we going to take it around the light to the stuff that lifts us up and makes us feel good? I mean, even just neutral, just coming out the same way you felt going in. There's nothing wrong with that. But if stuff's dragging you down, and it takes time to sort of tune in and get the awareness. Quite often I can go on Facebook and I can come off and I'm just like, why do I feel depressed? So I try not to spend so long on it, and I try and be a bit more picky about what I look at on it. But I haven't necessarily pinned it down to individual things or individual people yet. I haven't looked at it in that specifically or narrowed it down that much. But yeah, we'd definitely be encouraged, especially this time. And I mean, if you're in this hemisphere going into autumn, then, you know, it's got short days and long, dark nights. And you need a bit of picking up. Some people do really well with it, that's fine. But it is veer towards things, people, situations, places that make you feel better, or at least the same or better if you can, and stay away from people, places and situations that bring your mood down, that bring your energy down, or that are chaotic. Because there's a lot of crud going on in the world, and we really need to look after ourselves. And somebody said the other day, you need to surf it. It's about, you can see the stuff that's going on, but it's about surfing it and not getting sucked into it all. Yeah, and I'm seeing on the end of her wand is a star, and the star is about hope. So it's keeping that hope alive as well, keeping that spark, keeping that image of what you want, keeping in mind, especially if you do end up getting dragged down or your mood dips or anything else, is having something good to focus on for the future. Yeah, even TV programs. I mean, some TV programs you can watch and I can have a good laugh, even if it's not a comedy, and like game shows, and they're just having a good laugh. It's light-heartedness. But some things are just really yuck, really. Yeah, so it's picking where you put in your time, attention and energy, and making sure that that's working for you, for your highest good, to lift you up, to keep you afloat, and to keep that hope in your heart alive. I've got pumpkins, and what's in the pumpkin patch, and I've only just noticed the pumpkin. It is the fairy godmother, because it's pumpkins and mice, and we're turning it into a golden... Is it a golden carriage or was it a crystal carriage? Do you know what? I can't remember. It was a carriage. So you might feel like all you've got is mice and pumpkins at the moment. But we're definitely upgrading, aren't we? There we go then.